As pretty well. Yeah, the presentation was very fine, and I really liked it. Just that I wanted to comment on one major thing. The use of abbreviation there is a bit too much there, and I believe some of us, somebody who is not here and they wanted to read our report, might find it very difficult to really know what that means. So,
development. And I think the context should go beyond. And we need to also hold government responsible to see how their activities will actually impact on rural. We talk of high level of poverty. It's whatever government is doing do not have much impact on rural communities, then it becomes an exercise which may not give the needed impact. So those other two aspects should be seen in the light of inclusion, whether representation or whatever. Thank you.
Local government that's quoted in the local government law 2018 is very important, because if somebody now decides to pick that document, I think it's section 3. If you are referring somebody to something, a document, it's better you quote that section appropriately. And also to look at your presentation, there are a couple of things you missed out. Abdul Baku, I'm sure, I'm surprised you did not even say this. You talked about, you have mentioned, and also when you look at the rural roads that Honorable have talked about, I'm sure some of the contractors either they've started or they've not started. But again, it's as a result of crime, of neglect of access roads in the communities that led to, I don't know the total number, I think over 30, right? And it cut across the entire Kaduna state. So again, that is a huge success, because previously it was urban renewal. Now it's rural renewal. So again, if you look at that, and then there is a justification of your EDD, and then you are looking at one to be EED, fine. But I've given you some justification in that regard. Please, a round of applause for Mufti. Finally, the professorial group 1. You said what? I said professorial group.
All right, good morning, all. We've lost time, so I may not have the time to explain everything that I highlighted. I'll just go quickly. So on this open society, we selected beyond engagement, and these are the reasons. As a result of a series of engagement, tracking and reporting on citizens concerning urgent communication through scorecard, a number of accountability mechanisms are actually doing this now. Then also engagement around the budget has now covered the entire budget cycle. Now we are involved in MTEL, we're involved in demands.org. This is the current app that we use in Kaduna State for issues around the CDC. Local government development planning, state level development planning are having more citizens input more than earlier editions. If you have been in Kaduna, I'm sure these are new changes that we have seen and we have noticed. We now have a youth-based community on the OGP as a setup to ensure young people between the ages of 18 to 19 participate in governance under the OpenGov Youth Innovation Hub. This was not happening before, this was not there before. There's a position paper. As a result of all of our engagement, there has been a position paper which was presented to the Structural Committee, which have also promoted sustainability of key reform. Also, the draft bill for domestication of freedom of information have reached report stage. This is at report stage. If the 10th Assembly are sent to it, probably they will just get to the final stage, and we finally have the establishment of the House Committee on Environment and Natural Resources have been approved by the House Committee. The effect of poverty. There is now a Disability Affairs Board. We don't have that before, but as a result of continuous engagement, we now have these as people with disability are now being represented. Now, the level of influence of citizens in the budget has increased is something that we must all agree with. And through effective representation concerns our local government councils in Kaduna State have sustained compliance. And just like it has been mentioned before, right now, before our budget is being done at local government level, there must be a meeting, there must be a town hall to ensure that that is done. They will also have, as a result of effective representation, rural economies are now being focused upon by the government of the state with initial steps by taking towards and also, just like a member of us shared, the present governor has plans to construct roads in some of the LGs and have produce that are supposed to go out to the market, and it's as a result of across Kaduna State